how to braid. If you don't know how to braid, just go look on Pinterest. Anyways, okay, so long story short, my hair's really dirty, and I know that that's awkward for me to say, but it is, and it's easier for me to do my hair like this when my hair is dirty because it's not so soft. So I wanted to go ahead and let you know what I do whenever my hair is dirty. I use dry shampoo. It's by Tresemme, and it works really, really well, especially when my hair is super duper shiny. It makes it look like it's dirty. I don't wash my hair every day. I don't even wash my hair every 2 days or even maybe 3 days. I mean, I shower, but you know, that's totally beside the point. You don't need to know that. Anyway, so I use this and it works really, really well. So it takes away the shine, and so I just spray it in my hair like this. You can section your hair out and spray it throughout. I've already done that because I've already done this video like 6 times. So I've already sprayed my hair with the dry shampoo. You can as well. You just wait for about a minute and then you just brush it out with your brush because we love brushes. Yay! We brush our hair. So this was a special request video from someone in our church. She asked me if I would do this, so here it goes. I've done some serious accentuation of a part way over here. I start it from here. My braid doesn't actually start until about here, so I can make it a little bit more accentuated. I'm going to have like a serious comb over right now, but that's okay because my braid will look awesomely big, and this side will be pulled back anyways. So I just take my hair and section off the part that I want to braid, and just kind of comb this back. That way I don't have to worry about all of this hair getting in my braid. So I'm going to pull all this back, and then I just got the little section that I'm going to use for the braid. So I kind of comb it forward, and I start on the diagonal. When I say that, I mean that I don't start like this way. I start it here. That way it kind of comes to the front of my face as opposed to being really far back. So I divide it into 3 sections and start my Dutch braid. I do Dutch because, again, it's easier to pull out. I actually stop about there and just continue to braid out just a little bit. That way it's still braided when I start to pull it out. So I start from up here and I start to pull out. So I'm going to take this now that I'm done pulling all of it out, and I'm going to get some bobby pins. You can use whatever size you would like. And I'm just going to bobby pin this to the side of my head. Make sure that you bobby pin all of the strands of the braid. Okay, so I've pulled this out. Okay, so obviously you can see that there's some funkiness going on here, but I'm just going to leave this as it is right now because I'm going to get all of my hair up before I start bobby pinning and fixing and whatnot. Because this won't look so far out whenever you have this back here teased. So let's go ahead and start teasing. I'm going to take 1 section of hair, and here we go. I'm going to start back combing. I'm going to take another section of hair and do the same thing. Back comb. This is how I make really, really high poofs, or bouffants, or whatever they call them now. I've just always called them a poof, so if you don't call them that, then don't think I'm weird. Okay, and I do about 4 sections of hair. That way I know that it's not going to fall and be all floppy, because I can't stand floppy poofs. on me. If you like floppy poofs, whatevs. Okay? Alright, so I've teased all of my hair, and I'm gonna take my smoothing brush and I'm just gonna start smoothing it back a little bit, just the top layer. I don't want to smooth too much of it. See, like I said, my hair over here doesn't look like it's so far out whenever I have my poof up here. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to bobby pin it in the back of my head. I'm going to take the bobby pins out later, but I just wanted to go ahead and put it in there. That way it like maintains the shape. So here we go. I'm going to make the shape and I'm going to pull it all to the side because my hair is inevitably going to be on the side. I'm going to make the bun over here on the side. So if I need to comb it out a little bit more. I'm going to take my hairspray and spray it. This is up to you how you like to do yours. You don't have to do it this way if you don't want. You can do it in the back of your head if you would rather that. I like it on the side because I think it's cute, but you don't have to. Okay, so I've formed the shape of my poof, and now I'm going to take just the section of hair. You can see I've just taken this section of hair, and I'm just going to bobby pin it over here. So whenever I go to put my rubber band in, the poof doesn't move. Take the bobby pins and just take it and shove them up. If I can cover them once I get my hair in a ponytail, then I'm just going to leave it. That way I don't have to worry about it, but if I need to take it out, I can. Okay, so then go back and just reshape your poof, the teased section, the bouffant, whichever you call it. Okay, so there, got my poof going on here. Okay, nice and secure. Okay, so we got it. I'm going to pull right here up a little bit so it doesn't look so see-through or translucent, transparent, whichever word you want to insert there. All right, so then I'm going to take the rest of my hair and I'm going to smooth it out, pull it all the way to the side, take my smoothing brush, and just make sure that it's a nice, smooth way on over to this side. And like I said, use some seriously huge rubber bands. That way it doesn't pull my hair. That way it doesn't get really, really loose. So there, hair's in a ponytail. Okay, I'm gonna spray flyaways. Okay, so now that my hair is completely pulled back, I'm going to take these little sections and with my tiny bobby pins, I'm just going to bobby pin them to my head. You're not going to be able to see these whenever I get finished. So that way I don't have to worry about them sticking out. Okay, so there I put them back, and I'm going to do the same with this one here. Just make it kind of flat. I don't want it too flat, but I do want to make sure that it's not like sticking way out here. It looks like I've got a ginormous flower on my head. All right. My poof section kind of overlaps my flower here. I mean my braid here. Okay, so I'm just gonna spray this right here. That way all the flyaways can go away and I can move on to the back. Start from front to back. Don't start fixing the back of your hair before you fix the front, because then it is pointless. Okay, now let's move to this part of it. Once I'm finished with this section of it, I'll go back and fix this part of it. I haven't really been able to see it, so we'll go back and fix that once we're finished with this. So I take my ponytail and I split it into 2 sections, and I just braid them like so. Okay, so now that I have, see, you can see the difference in the way that the pulling of the braid makes. Now that I have finished doing that, I'm going to take this one and I'm going to just wrap it around on the side. That way you can see all the loops. So I'll show you. Okay, so I've wrapped this braid around this one, so this one's going to be in the middle. So I'm going to pull this one out just the same way. So I've pulled this one out, and I'm going to do the same thing, just kind of wrap it into here, make it one big bun. Okay, so now I'm going to take it and I'm just going to start pulling the braids apart a little bit more to kind of see more of the loops. This is where these bobby pins come in handy. I don't necessarily want to secure them really tightly to my head, but I do want to just make it kind of pull them apart to where they fill in the bun a little bit more. And then I'm going to take this section and just take it around and there. It's still going to hang out a little bit. This is where I highly recommend you have an extra little mirror laying around. That way you can see what you're doing in the back, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and fix that. You can watch. How's that? Okay. Alright, so I've just taken it and taken small sections and just pulled them out. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you like very small braids and a small braid bun, you can do that too. But mine turns out different every time I do this. So, you know, it's up to you. However you want to do it. I'm going to turn back around. So I like that one pretty much. I'm going to take this little end piece I got going on here. Just kind of stick it in there. Take some hairspray. Spray that down. Refix my poof a little bit. I've got some insane side hairs over here. So I spray those down pretty good. And then to kind of make my poof even and lay like not to where you can see that I took it and I pinned it, I pull out the side section of hair a little bit, like that, to make it not so perfect. Okay. So there we go. There it is, completely finished. I have the braid here. I have the braid here going down the side. I have the poof here in the back. Okay. Then I pulled it to the side and made a side bun using 2 braids that I pulled out and made very voluminous with lots of volume. And I just pulled them apart and made sure that I completely fixed the bun using the bobby pins that are really, really big that I've got in my hair right now. So if you have any questions, you can always email me, kinsey.gurley@aol.com. And if you have suggestions, just comment on the video below and I'll go ahead and make you a video of that. But this video is like insanely long, so I'm gonna let you go, and I hope you all have a great week. And if you like it, then like it. If you don't, then you don't have to be mean. Okay, just be nice. Okay, love you all. See you later.